So one of the things that's been coming up recently, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about, is this, if you've ever heard the theme, I guess the theme or the quote that pressure bursts pipes or it makes diamonds. And undoubtedly, we're all under a degree of pressure right now, especially as business leaders, with everything from the uncertainty as to, how long we'll be dealing with coronavirus, what the business landscape looks like, what the economic landscape looks like, everything carries with it a degree of uncertainty. However, this is a time where you can really challenge yourself. I mean, business leaders are challenged all the time. And I guess no time more important than now to see how do you respond under pressure. And I actually truly believe that this is our call to greatness. And think about the reason why you became an entrepreneur. And chances are it was because you wanted to place a bet on yourself, that you wanted to bet on yourself and commit to the fact that your future is really something that you create from your vision and your execution. And this is really no different. This is just another barrier and another challenge. And so long as you are committed to being a leader and being an entrepreneur, then just with anything else, you'll be creative, you'll be strategic, and you'll figure it out. And I think we'll see a lot of great solutions and innovations come out of this. But this is also a great time to challenge your team. There's a lot of exposure that happens during a time like this and during periods of adversity. Organizations find out how good they are, team members find out how good they are, leaders find out how good they are, all those different things. And at our organization, we challenged our team and said, look, this is a time where we're actually looking to step up, to raise the standard, not lower it. We weren't making concessions there. It was like, how can we be better during a period like this? Because those who are going to step up are going to be the future leaders of the organization, and the ones that perhaps step down, then you'll see people for who they are. I think in times of adversity, you really get to see leaders, team members, anyone around you for the person they are, just because of how they're responding to stress and pressure. And at the same time, I mean, this is very different from periods of prosperity. And I know we mentioned this earlier, because you don't really see the holes, the leaks, the cracks, all those different things. So if you can approach this from a proactive way, and this is always a matter of perspective, because there's going to be someone who looks at a situation like this and says, well, what can I do? I have no options. This is so unfortunate. It becomes very much a pity party in the sense that, like, well, I'm dealing with coronavirus. We all are. We all are. Okay? We're all experiencing it to some degree. But the other person looks at it from the perspective of, okay, well, I accept this is what we're dealing with. And you know what? We're going to make some decisions and choices that will perhaps lead to us becoming a better organization throughout this period and coming out of this period. At CRISP, we have our CRISP standard. We have our core values, and we're committed to always doing better and being better. And that doesn't change no matter what is happening in the economy, in society, all these different things. So, I'll leave you with this, and I encourage you to not only just challenge yourself, as this is your call to greatness, but challenge your team as well. And remember that, pressure bursts pipes or it makes diamonds. And when you challenge people, that's where all the greatness comes out. Failure to do so is probably one of the biggest disservices that you can do for anyone as a leader. But when you challenge them to learn new capabilities, to gain new skills and new strengths, to figure out new solutions, all those different things, not only is that good for the organization, it's good for them, it's really good for everybody, and it's great for communities. So I'm optimistic by nature, and this is a time where I think being optimistic is very good, not just for how you feel every day, but it's quite good for how your team feels, and more importantly, how your business performs. Okay, so again, to close this out, remember that pressure either bursts pipes or it makes diamonds. Have a great one.